Hello and welcome to our first episode of our Call of Duty World War II weapon guides. In this episode, the M1941, commonly known as the Johnson, this light machine gun was made in small quantities for the United States Marines, and its internal mechanism helped inspire the M16 rifle. In-game, damage is moderate. You will need up to 4 shots to kill up until 25 meters, and then you'll need up to 5 shots, and then at 51 meters, you'll need up to 6 shots. With the headshot multipliers, it's a bit different. It's a 1.1 times multiplier. At close ranges, you will need up to 4 headshots to kill, and 5 headshots to kill at a longer range, which means headshots are basically worthless. Penetration ability is average, like most of the other rifles you get in-game. Rate of fire, however, is stupidly good, next to the SMGs, at 800 rounds per minute, or with rapid fire equipped, it is 856 rounds per minute, a 7% increase. Your hipfire is average too, so if anyone decides to invade your personal space, you can introduce them with a whole bunch of lead, and you'll be able to take them down fairly quickly too. Recoil is moderate, and should be a factor at longer ranges. So if you have an opponent around that range, you will have to burst fire. Your aim time is swift like most of the other rifles, at 250 milliseconds, and your speed is around average too, at 95% of the base speed. Magazine size is going to be a weakness with the Johnson too. At 25 rounds, you'll easily be dispensing this. But with extended mags, you will get 37 in total. In reloads, however, it's gonna be at the moderate side, at 2.7 seconds. Our build of this weapon is gonna be based on the beginner class. This is the first rifle that you get unlocked, and it has a good rate of fire. So not only are we going to be using this at medium ranges, but we're going to be using it in close range too, to introduce close range attackers with a whole bunch of lead. But our basic training is going to be also noob friendly too, so don't worry about that as well. For our first attachment, extended magazine is essential. With 37 rounds in total, you'll be reloading less often, and you have a better ammo supply at first. So you get 2 purposes for the price of 1. Steady aim will be your second attachment of choice to repel enemy attackers at close range. Your hipfire will be decreased steadily to that of an SMG, so most of your hits or shots will be hitting the target, even in longer ranges besides point blank. The grip is also a useful choice too, thanks to its moderate recoil, so at longer ranges you can unleash the trigger and most of your shots will hit. For basic training, Instinct is a good choice for the beginners. With Instinct, you'll be able to see a yellow aura once enemies are starting to aim to you off screen. You could turn around for a good counterattack or go into cover. Requisitions is another good choice too if you're trying to get used to the streaks. Your score won't be reset, and you'll be able to gain more kills along the way, but the only thing is that the score streaks will be only earned once, and that they are almost doubled to get. Like for example, a UAV could be 300, but in Requisitions you'll need up to 600. And Launched is another choice since you have a close range potential with your enhanced hipfire. So for this you'll be able to have a launcher as your secondary. And the M1 bazooka is really good at taking down not just personnel, but taking down enemy aircraft in the sky. For divisions, there are 2 to choose from. The Armored Division is good later down the road, giving you immunity to everything besides bullets. But for the more noob-friendly, Infantry is basically your best choice. Not only that you get the added addition of a bayonet, but you can move faster while aiming, you get bigger and larger magazines, and you also get a third attachment, so you'll be able to add your extended mag, your steady aim, and grip all at the same time. And as for equipment, you could use either the frag grenade or stun to disorient people and finishing them off, or take them down while they're in cover. So the M1941 is one of the fastest rate of fire weapons within the game. Powering up with the SMGs, you'll be able to kill people quickly, not just at medium ranges, but also at point blank ranges. It's also the fastest within the rifle category and has very quick times to kill. However, you do have a below average magazine to contend with and have lower damage at longer ranges. And add with that range, you also have a moderate recoil to tend to. So, as long as you know the weapon's weaknesses, this weapon can perform admirably when it comes to medium and close ranges. So that's it for this one. I hope you guys like my new format in that this is all from Sony Vegas. So be sure to like, favorite, share, subscribe, all that fun stuff, and be sure to look at my Facebook page down below. And for our next episode, we're going to be looking at the grease gun. Until then, GalacticStorm saying, keep charging, bitches.